crafty friends, this is the Paper Chef here. I thought it would be really fun to open my swaps with my audience. Now, I don't do many lives, and when I do, they're not announced because I just go with it. My tutorials are pre-recorded and edited for the most part, and so this is just raw me opening my happy mail. All right, so I have a team. I have three groups of happy mail, or three things where this happy mail came from. So this first envelope I'm opening is what's called my swaps. Okay, I'm going to open it, and it is a thing we do in our team. Okay, and just so you know, the other things I'm going to be opening are just mail from. I have a team that I do swaps with. That's my uplines team. I have my personal teams members. Some of them sent me happy mail. And then I have a local team I do workshops with, and they sent happy mail. So we're all demonstrators. So like all the happy mail you see, I think, except for a couple, maybe a pen pal. No, she's even a demonstrator. Pretty much everyone's a demonstrator or a pen pal. Okay, so it comes, you basically, when you send your swaps in, the idea behind swapping is that you make, yeah, can you believe it? I got my swaps. So the idea behind swaps is that you make cards and then you send them in a bag, and then our swap coordinator, her name's Linda, she sends them all back. So these are all cards like that are blank that we can use. So these are just amazing. Now, just so you know, I did get a little sneak peek, meaning the team members who already got their swaps, they already posted pictures of what the swaps look like. So it's not like I'm seeing these for the first time. It's just that I'm opening up each bag for the first time. Okay, and so I'm going to be opening every bag. I'm just taking them out of the bigger bags right now, which are bags to protect them. All right. So one of these is going to be mine. In other words, I should have 12. I sent in 12. That's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. Maybe 11. It's all blurred. Wait, there's 12. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Yeah, there are 12. I sent in 12, and I got 12 back. Okay, so I will tell you, if I can remember how it was made, I'll tell you. Or if I just really want to take them out of the bags and see what they look like on the inside as well. Okay, so here we go. And this team, the team swap is called, so we're the Beehive. One of the teams I'm in, I have a team called the Paper Chefs. And then I'm also in, so that's my team with my team members, and some of them sent me happy mail. And then I have a team called the Beehive, and that's my uplines team. Her name's Hattie, and this is the team where we did the swaps. All right, so this looks to me like garden. Maybe this is like really cool. It's like soft seafoam cardstock. That's what it looks like to me. Oh, and I even get a tag in there. So we identify our cards with a sticky note or a label. But I want to make sure, that I don't show anyone's address or phone number, but I will tell you who made each card. Okay, I'm going to take it out of the bag. So, beautiful tag, and it tells you, thank you for swapping with our team. So that's really nice. And it's a nice tag for you with this beautiful painted poppies suite, it looks like, in that double-sided ribbon. Old olive and pretty peacock. It's double-sided ribbon, and I'm not sure what dye they used, but if you do know, you can feel free to chime in, and if not, then that's okay too. Okay, let's see. Here we have, this one is made by Linda. This is Linda's card. Okay, and Linda's actually our swap coordinator as well. So she looks like she used the Stampin blends and some Wink of Stella to color in these flowers. This was one of the celebration stamp sets, and it coordinates with some punches, and I like this little tulle ribbon, and like I said, Garden Lane, and that looks soft seafoam cardstock. So a nice job, Linda. So she actually included a little bonus for each of us with that tag. And I like to keep the sticky note with each card. Okay, so this one it's looking like that honeybee, the one that's retiring. We have a honeybee suite. Oh, and another tag. And this is Sue. Okay, I don't want to make sure her address didn't get flashed on there. Sorry if it did, Sue. But that's Sue's tag. She put her name in there. I like how she put her name on a label on that tag. And That's a nice, I'm trying to see what that is. Like, oh, it's like shimmer paper, glittery paper. Okay, and this is, I like all the foiling. I'm trying to figure out how it opens, so I don't want to mess up her card. Okay, let's see. This is like a really cool fold. It's like a, it's almost like this was a, yeah, this is one of those stitch dies. And I don't remember the name of the stitch die, but I really do like that fold. I guess that would be called a buckle fold card. And look at that. Thinking of you, sweet friend. This is like a little work of art. And then you can even stand it up when you're done. It's just really nice. All these layers and dies. And this is that paper that was in Celebration. That Golden Honey Specialty Designer Series paper that coordinated with that suite. I love it. And then that's Whisper White cardstock. And bonus, she even included an envelope, which is an extra bonus. Now I'm going to make sure I don't flash anyone's address anymore. So I'm just going to make sure I pull out the sticky notes. So this was Sue. That was Sue's card. So if you have any comments or questions about the cards, like you just say which card you have a question about, and I can look up more about the products used, and I can ask the person like their techniques as well, like to find out more. Okay, this one is, let's see who that one, Vicky. This is Vicky's card. Okay, so let's see what Vicky did here. She did some embossing, and she did like tone on tone. So this is very vanilla cardstock, and then she did some embossing with the top layer, and then a stitched framelit there. And this looks like a flirty flamingo, but I might be wrong. And then she looks like she sponge colored all these beautiful flowers that she die cut out. And I don't know if you can see that, but each of these flowers also have texture on them. Like there's little texture inside these flowers. I don't have this set. One of the reasons I love swapping is really because I get to see all these techniques being used. I'll turn that upside down so that I get ideas as well and inspiration. And so I hope I'm passing along some of that inspiration to you, because doing swaps is very inspiring. Hi, Sheila. I'm just showing my swaps. Like this is some Happy Mail I just opened. So this one was from Vicky, and I'm going to put that bag over there. So far I've opened 3. And just so you know about like how long the video will be, is I have 20. I have the 12 here in my swaps, and then I have, maybe I even have 21 or 22, depending on if I can find my Mother's Day card. I would want to show you that too for my mother, but I don't know if it's even in reach, but I at least have 20 cards to show you. So this is another swap. I'm going to take it out of the bag, and it doesn't look identified, meaning I'm not sure which person did it. And for many team members, what's really, let me see if their name's inside. Nope. Okay, for many team members, this was their first swap, so I'm really excited about that as well. So this is in the, all our designer series paper, by the way, is going away. Okay, they're all going away. So meaning, oh, thanks, Sally. I'm glad you chimed in. So this is the Parisian Blossoms designer series paper. It's that sweet in our spring mini catalog. And this is a die cut Mercy. I don't even know what die cut that is. I guess it's probably from that same suite. And a beautiful Eiffel Tower. And you know what? It didn't look as good as it does in person. Like, look at the detail on that stamp. When I saw it in the catalog, I didn't really realize the detail in that stamp, which is pretty neat. And it's a little postage stamp, and that's pretty cool. It's a pretty cool card. Now, let's see. This color, to me, I'm thinking it's Pool Party. That's what I'm thinking. It's Pool Party. So that's what I'm going to guess. So pretty cool. So we're done. We got the 4th one there. Okay, Table of Swaps. Life showers brings love's flowers. Oh my gosh, I think they put some seeds in here. Hey, Nancy Jo, how you doing? Hey, you're very welcome. I'm glad you like the Happy Mail. See, I don't just send Happy Mail. As you can see, I actually get Happy Mail. This is really neat. I was about to pull it off, but it's actually it's the cloud supposed to be there. It's holding these seeds inside. Now, this is a very interesting swap. Let me make sure again, there's someone's address on it. So I'm trying to get the addresses off of the sticky notes so you don't see it. But this one is from Nola, she's one of the Paper Chefs and one of the Beehive members. So Nola, she did something super creative here. She put actual seeds in the card. Hear that? There's seeds. There's seeds in there. How cool. I love this. This is so cool. So wildflower seed mix. Life showers bring love's flowers. And look at this. This is a frame. Oh my gosh. I love 3D things. That's just so neat. I mean, you could actually put a picture in there as well, right? I'm going to keep shaking the seeds. It's like a shaker card, but with seeds. Really cool. I don't know how I missed this in the picture. Well, like I said, some of the team members already put pictures, but I didn't notice that there were seeds inside. I guess you can't tell that from a picture. And she stamped the inside with a little flower. So that's cool. And this looks to me like petal pink. And then this looks like a Pleased as Punch designer series paper. This color on here is Balmy Blue with the rain. And so that is probably what she stamped it with in Balmy Blue as well to coordinate with that. Okay, let's put those. I'll like spread them out like this so you can sort of see them all. That you get a better view if I kind of put as many as I can in the camera. Okay, so let's see what we have here. Happy birthday, and this looks like birthday bonanza. Oh my goodness. With the cutest little dots made into balloons. Okay, and again, it has someone's address. So let me, because you know, some of my crafty friends are putting their business cards in there. And I'm sure they don't mind me showing the cards itself, but I don't want to show people's address. Okay, so this one here is from Susan. Okay, this card here is from Susan. And I can tell right away with all the stitching that these are dies. Because although the scan and cut does do stitching, it doesn't do it as well as a die. I mean, look at the nice detailed stitching. So this is one of the dies, and that looks like one of the dies. I just don't remember which die. But very, very cool. And it looks like a whisper white cardstock with lots and lots of stamping all over it. And if you notice this little, what is it, a gift here? It's a little gift. It's raised up with the dimensionals. So it's actually 3D. Oh, I missed that, whatever comment that was. I'm going to see all the comments later. Comments pop up on my screen while I'm looking. And they only stay there for like 3 seconds and they went away. But I will get to check out all your comments. Oh, I love it. I love Bonanza Buddies and Birthday Bonanza. Okay, let's put her card. I'm going to put her card over here. So this is what we do. And so it's a lot of creative energy, as you could tell. So you make a lot of cards at once, like sort of, and then that's how the creative energy is shared, because not everybody has all the same supplies. And then one person will make 12 cards and then they share it with others. And then you have this great selection to show your customers and your crafty friends and inspire yourself. So that way, that's how the creative energy is shared amongst when you swap. That's how it works. Okay, let me see what the note says. Oh, this is from Jody. And Jody, I'm just going to I'm covering up her personal information. But check this out. She did this really cool thing on her swap. She wrote every single material. She said, "It's happy birthday to you." And it's colored with Poppy Blends and Granny Apple Green and Pear Pizzazz. So, I mean, I like this. In fact, I'm going to probably start to try to do that in my swaps, because I really like this Jody, because she put everything, everything she used, all the materials. But bottom line is the bottom line is that Jody used "Happy Birthday to You." That's the make sure I didn't put her address there. That she blended it. Okay, Poppy Blends. Okay, and then so it's Poppy Parade Blends. Cardstock is Pretty Peacock. Discontinued designer series paper. I'm not sure which she's talking about was discontinued. Maybe this little tiny piece in the back, because the peacock's not. And then this is Another Sensational Year of You. Okay, so birthday card. Beautiful. And it's on whisper white background. And then these are pretty neat. Glossy accents used for shiny elements. Glossy accents. Okay, cool. And she even put an envelope. Bonus. Okay, bonus envelope. Okay, here's mine. This is the one I made. And I did have a couple pieces just to show you. Like, this is what I wanted to show you, was like all that was left over. So when I made my 12 swaps, this is my swap. I'll open it up. What I do is I sat around and I was like, I was going to definitely use Tropical Oasis Sweet. That's what I did. And I sat around going, I don't know what color cardstock I'm going to use. So what I did is I cut all my card bases. These are my only, and then there's my information. See, I put it on a sticker on the back. Okay, so what I did is I just didn't know what colors to use. So I cut up a bunch of this Mango Melody cardstock. These are my two that are left. And of course, I used the scan and cut just to show you that I had like tons of these triangles. I made right triangles for my card bases. So this is what I was just going to, so something like that, you know. And, you know, those of you who've watched my videos, I talk about how to make card backgrounds. So I decided, like, oh, which way am I going to do it? So like every person got a card slightly different, because they might have got the flamingos going one way, or the flamingos going another way, or two different pieces. So everyone got the same card. They all got the Mango Melody background, and they got two different triangles, but maybe not the same triangles. The same pattern, I mean, showing. So I cut them all out. These are my leftover 2 cards. I have 2 cards to make in case I mess up. You know, a little tricky to glue. And then I used the vellum from the Celebration. This is that vellum cardstock that ran out. It was Celebration second release. It was gone pretty quickly. Tropical Oasis, sweet. These little elements were the gold, the old olive foil, these 2, and this one's gold foil cardstock. These are from this old olive cardstock is the Specialty Designer Series paper that's part of the Noble Peacock suite, whereas the gold foil you can just buy. And then this little piece is just one of those punches. This is the Timeless Label punch. This is another punch. I already forgot the name of it, and that's my swap. But anyway, and then this is the twine. This little yellow Daffodil Delight twine I got out of it was called Seriously the Best Project Kit. I just had a lot of extra twine. So that's mine. So I just like to put I like to put a little bling bling on things. Okay, we'll put mine over here. Okay. Oh, we got some cool thing going on here with this yellow. I'm thinking this is punch. What's that called? Pineapple punch color, because that's the brightest yellow we have. So that's what I'm thinking this is. Let me take the name off here. So this is from Hattie. She's my upline. So that's my team leader. She made this card, and it looks like Pineapple Punch. And then this to me looks like the Celebration set, the one that came with the Stone 3D embossing folder and then that stamp. Okay, so that's what it looks like to me. So what's the best thing about this card is that Stone 3D. I mean, look at that embossing folder. And that was the Celebration item. Thank you. Yeah, I love this color she used. And this is white, Whisper White twine. And there's just like so much going on. You know, there's lots of little things going on. Like this is raised up. This one's raised up on dimensionals. So that's pretty cool. And then, of course, this looks like Stampin' blends to color the tree in. Yeah, so very, very cool. And let me put her sticker with that. So, yes. Okay, and cool. This one looks to me like, I don't know if this is Magnolia Lane Suite, but I'm not sure which suite they use, but this is pretty cool. Okay, let's see. Handmade by Jenny. This is Jenny, my team. Let's open up this one. And I like when they don't seal the bag so we can use the bag again. I don't know. Maybe I'm cheap like that. I like when they tuck in the bag, but I'm the one that probably sealed my bag. All right, so these are nice little bags. We sell these. These are, by the way, we sell these at Stampin' Up. These are called Cellophane Envelopes. The reason you can't find them on the store, everyone keeps asking me, how'd you send me the cards? Where'd you get those bags? Because if you look up bags, you can't find them under bags. You got to find them under Cellophane Envelopes. All right, this is cool. Again, the best thing going on, I love the card, is this embossing folder. I love this, and I love when I see these embossing folders. So this to me looks like it could be crumb cake. It's probably crumb cake background. Let's see what she did on the inside here. Jenny, I like how she stamped the inside. Wishing you a long life together filled with love and promise. Now that's a wedding card there. That's a wedding card. Beautiful. Could be an anniversary card. And I'm not sure if it's Magnolia, but I love how she just used, like, maybe if it's crumb cake background, she used that same color crumb cake in the stamping. And that looks like distinctive stamping where you can just stamp and see all the texture. And this looks like the petal pink ribbon that comes out of, yeah, this looks like Parisian blossoms. Maybe what this is part of, the Parisian blossom suite. The reason I say that is this little trim, this petal pink ribbon is from the Parisian blossoms, and I recognize these champagne rhinestones. So that's probably what Jenny used. Super cool. Oh, I love my Happy Mail. This is the Timeless Tulips bundle. The one that comes with the Tulip Builder punch, and that's where you get these out of the punch, the Tulip Builder punch. Let me take it out of the bag and see who did this one. This one was made by Linda, a team member her name is Linda. She's part of the Beehive. Okay, this one was by Jenny. Let me put that one with that one here. All right, and this one goes with that one. Oops, someone's address again. Okay, so here we go. This is, it looks like Grapefruit Grove to me. And Grapefruit Grove, this little ribbon here, Grapefruit Grove color. And then that would be like probably Old Olive. It could be Pear Pizzazz. I like the birch. She used some birch in the background. Can you see? Oh, Forever Blossoms. Not Timeless Tulips. Cool. Or was that Forever Blossoms? You mean this one must be... You know what? If you my comments are coming in later than you probably read. This one was probably Forever Blossoms, what she was talking about. But she wrote Forever Blossoms as I'm holding one of these two cards. But very cool. This is the Subtle 3D embossing folder. Can you see that? I love embossing folders on these cards. This is called the Subtle 3D embossing folder. Maybe I'll turn my light a little bit so you can see that even better. Lots of crazy shadows going on. All right, let's see what's inside. And another little tulip inside. All right, so that was cool. And that was Linda's. Let me put Linda's card under there so I don't lose it. And then we have, I Can't Thank You Enough. So this is the swaps now. This was my 12 swaps. This looks like Lily Impressions Designer Series paper. But it could be that other paper that reminds me, I always get them mixed up. I think this is Lily Impressions though. Okay, and this one was done by Sally. Okay, so Sally, and Sally's actually on the live. I saw you pop in earlier, so that's cool. Your card is being shown on YouTube, but not your address. I can't thank you enough, and I like how she embossed it. So she used like the Versamark, and then the powder, the black embossing powder, and then heat embossed it with the little rhinestones going on. And this is that Lily Impressions, and lots of Wink Estella. Looks like Melon Mambo. Is it Melon Mambo? Yeah, Melon Mambo maybe in the back there, because that's kind of our hot pink color, and it looks like Pretty Peacock cardstock. Oh, and she even did the inside with the lily as well. So that's that celebration. These are celebration items. And by the way, that was the theme of our swap, celebration. All right, I'm gonna move along and get to the. Now I have some. These are just a mixture cards I had. Again, most of them aren't written on, and I'll check before I show you. So I get Happy Mail. Yeah, I kind of wrote on the back of it. So this would be like, so I attend workshops, but they can't have workshops anymore because of, social distancing. So the group was sending each other cards. I'm a little behind. I have to catch up to the group that I was going to workshops with, because these ladies got it going on, don't they? This is awesome. Her name's Arlene. And so that's my note here that Arlene sent this, and she used, and I really like her stamp too. This, I look at my handwriting, but look at this, how beautiful that is. Handmade by Arlene. That'd be nice to get a stamp made. I usually don't stamp directly onto my cards, but I think that stamp is awesome. And then this is, what's going on here is the Coastal Weave embossing folder back there. And that looks like So Saffron to me. So the color So Saffron, and this looks like Pretty Peacock. Let's compare. Or no, maybe it's not. Maybe that's that Tranquil Tide. Because that's, yeah. Oh yeah, it's probably Tranquil Tide. And then look at this cool Old Olive going on with and then the hibiscus flower. Oh, I never did get that twine. That twine is pretty cool. All right, so nice job, Arlene, on the Tropical Oasis card. All right, let's see who we get. This one is from another friend who's in my group, and her name's Becky. And she did a really cool, scrappy technique where she used a lot of her scraps up there. So it looks like to me Coastal Cabana paper. And then this is Follow Your Art Designer Series paper, which is currently, I hope right now it still is, $4.60 on clearance. So you can't miss the $4.60 Follow Your Art Designer Series paper. I mean, look what cool things you can do with it. And let's see if she wrote inside. She did write a note inside, but she did also stamp inside, and I don't want to read her note, but she did write a personal note, which is nice sometimes, and that's some kind of gold thread. Sometimes people leave personal notes in their Happy Mail, which is great. And sometimes, like, I prefer not to. I prefer to just not write in the card in case somebody wants to reuse it. That's fine. But it's all personal preference. Now this is a pen pal of mine. She's a fellow demonstrator. She's not even on my team. We just became pen pals. We met on the internet, and we became pen pals. And we send each other just random things. No schedule, just pen pals. And she even wrote her name's Kathy, and she wrote who she cased it from. She said, I cased it from Angie Judah. It must be online. So this is a corrugated, I think it's called corrugated embossing folder or something. But it's really neat. It looks like corrugated cardboard. And this is a Whisper White. And then this is that bird, free as a bird. And look at all the hand coloring she did. The world needs more of you. So, Random Happy Mail. This is one of my team members. And she didn't write in the inside. Okay, so I can open the inside for you. So her name's Debbie. And she's on my team, the Papered Chefs. And she just sent me Random Happy Mail. And this is colored. This is the Ornate. By the way, this is in our new catalog. But they let us get it right now. This is available now. It's called the Ornate Garden Suite. And I really like how she did this with the embossing folder. So there's this embossing folder. And it's part of the Ornate Garden Suite. And she actually colored in all the little flowers. And even the little sprigs. It looks like with tiny little markers there. So that's pretty cool. So, I mean, I don't know if you can see that, but that's embossed and colored in there. And then she used the dyes in Old Olive there. And this looks like Daffodil Delight. And then she even did that for all your help. So thanks for all your help. So Ornate Garden. And it looks like Old Olive card. Okay, here's another card. She doesn't even know I got it yet. I forgot to tell her I got this. But this is a card from another team member, Susan. And it looks like Magnolia Lane Suite, but I forget the name of the stamp set exactly, but something, maybe Good Morning Magnolia. And this looks like here, like this really cool background, looks like one of the paper pumpkin kits. This little part with that like is like a doily background. And I forget which paper pumpkin kit, but very beautiful coloring she did here. And all kinds of little sequins and stuff. And it looks like one of my sequins I popped off in my envelope. She did some embossing as well. Susan did. And I'm not sure all the... Oh, there's a note inside, so I'm not going to open that one. But there's some embossing going on. Okay, here's another... This is from a local person who lives locally to me. She's one of the people I go to workshops with. And her name is Nancy. And Nancy is using, for this card, the Painted Poppy Suite. Very cool. And it looks like she did all kinds of splashing on the background. And I'm not even sure how she did that. But it looks so cool. It's not embossed or anything. This is smooth as silk. I'm not sure how she... it looks like she just splashed this really cool... Like, the same color, like a tone on tone. Like, on the color. Maybe that was Calypso Coral. Who knows? And she also wrote a note inside. So, that swirly frame is like one of the dies in the Painted Poppy Suite, I'm pretty sure. And then this is Old Olive. And then she embossed there. Heat embossed just for you with the Whisper White. Oh, I'm so excited. Actually, Nola, you're in this twice now because Nola did a card inside here, but she also made me this card. This is my favorite stamp set. I think I need to have like a retirement celebration or retirement party for this little piggy stamp set. Okay, so she believed she could, so she did. That's what's on the inside. So she did. And she also wrote a note inside. So she believed she could, and then so she did. And that's this little piggy. And she colored it in. Looks like petal pink. It looks like petal pink. It looks like Stone 3D embossing folder. There's some kind of embossing folder. I'm not sure which kind's under there. But it's a petal pink. And I like her fold because it folds up. It like lifts up. So I'm pretty sure. Oh, no, she did. Wait. The note must be on something else. I know she wrote me a note. But that's what the inside looks like. Or maybe I put the note somewhere else. All right. I got to say that this card is totally amazing. You're going to be blown away when you see this next card. So this is from one of my local friends who made this card. And I got this and I was like, what? In my car, sticking it up on my dashboard. I was like trying to stand it up on my dashboard because it's a little work of art, this card. It's pretty cool. So it stands up. So I've done gatefold cards before, but this is even better than a gatefold card because it's like a gatefold and then fold it again card. I don't know the name of that kind of fold, but it's pretty cool. So her name's Jackie. And I had to look up where this came from. Because I was like, how come I never saw You're Somebody's Blessing? I was like, where did that come from? I know, right? Wow, that's what I said. Wow. So it's from the Beautiful Moments. This here is from Beautiful Moments. And then what did I write down? Ornate Garden. So this is Ornate Garden, Ornate Garden, Ornate Garden. And then that might be that honeybee paper. I think that's that honeybee special, or that Golden Honey Specialty Design Series paper. But look how cool. And this is, see, she even did this. I mean, how cool. Made with Love, Jackie. Crushed Curry. I don't know. How come I couldn't think of the color? Crushed Curry. That's Crushed Curry. So I love everything. I mean, I absolutely love everything. And so it was 20 things to show you, but I also wanted to show you, like, so sometimes I get sent a prize or some random cool thing. And this was pretty cool so I want to show you. So my team member, or my team leader, she sent me this last month. She has this thing that I just want some kind of, it's called a team challenge, by the way. And she made this with the little ladybug stamp set. So I just love like how you can take a prize for someone, and it just gives me an idea. Like I haven't even opened it yet because I love it so much. You can take a prize and give it to someone, or anything. It doesn't matter about if it's a prize. I mean, you could take any gift and just put a cool little belly band on it. These are Painted Poppies designer elements, by the way. We sell these Peaceful Poppies elements. This part doesn't matter. This part's cool. It's an awesome prize. But what I'm saying is, as much as I love prizes, I love this better. I love this better. This spread your wings and fly, like the band on it. So that's Painted Poppies. So just think about jazzing things up with little bands and belly bands and things, and come up with ideas from what you saw here today, and just to jazz up your own cards and your own creations. Well, that's about all for now. I hope you enjoyed my Happy Mail haul here, and hope you were inspired today. Have a great week. This is the Papered Chef. That's all for now.